In May 2018, ActionAid, through its local partner, Humanity Family Foundation for Peace and Development, HOFPED, supported 30 most vulnerable women across Wesere and Aivoji communities with startup capitals. Widows, single mothers, and women with no source of income were the beneficiaries. Each woman was given 30,000 naira. As little as the money seems, it is changing lives of women in both communities and impacting on their children directly and indirectly. Rashida is from one of the communities and has been a single mother for 16 years. The mother of 4 sells beans and bread, which she often collects on credit. She has also plowed the little profit back into the business, but the profit has never been more than 800 naira daily. Rashida was daily running into debt as she couldn't pay school fees or even feed properly with her children. Her first son got admission into Adekunle Ajasin University, but she had no hope of getting his fees paid. She also has a special needs child whose hearing is impaired and requires 600 naira daily to attend the special needs school. She was at a very depressed state when ActionAid selected her as one of the beneficiaries of the startup capital. With 30,000 naira at hand, she bought a half bag of beans, paid for bread supplies at the bakery, and her business turned around, and for the first time, she made sales without collecting products on credit. The very first week after she got the grant, she made a profit of 5,000 naira. She hasn't looked back since then, and her minimum profit per week is 5,000 naira. Sometimes it gets to 7,000 naira. Her son has since resumed at the university. Rashida is also involved in thrift contribution of 500 naira daily as a saving plan she's making in case of emergency. She's a happy mother and all her children are in school and doing well. Her children assist her when they are home from school and done with their homeworks. Rashida is grateful to ActionAid and will forever appreciate lifting her out of the terrible situation in 2018. Sarah Onu is another beneficiary of the startup capital, and she shares her story.
I'm one of the beneficiaries of the ActionAid empowerment made in May 2018. By the grace of God, I am a missionary in the village with my husband, and I've not been selling anything aside my mission involvement. But when the support thing came and we were told that we should try and invest the money, the 30,000 given to each of us then, I just made up my mind that I'm going to do exactly. Before then, I've been able to secure a shop where I wanted to be doing my mission school stuff. But it's not every time that missionaries or people will come for school. Sometimes people will want to come, they will tell you there's no money, so you just be there. And as you count days, you will pay money. So when this 30,000 support from ActionAid came, I used it to buy foodstuffs, both rice, beans, gari, then tea, milk, indomie, and some drink. I have a deep freezer. I took it down and I started to trade with the money. And by the grace of God, the business is still on. Not only on, it has improved and it has also relieved us. You know, that time, one of my daughter was supposed to go to school. I was able to see some money from my profit to support my husband, you know, with the schooling of the girl. Even at times when it looks like there's nothing, because we didn't borrow the money for the business, we are able to take 1 or 2 things. And if money comes to my hand from other area, I just pour it back into the business. You know, to me too is fun, because from the onset I love trading, relating with people outside church world. So it's like it has also helped me to find a fulfillment in that area too. And I'm so grateful. You know, God bless ActionAid, God bless the team, God will continue to prosper them.
Maria, a 60-year-old widow who used to rear pig hair, sold them because she could no longer sustain their care. She needed to feed her family, and the money she realized fed them for just few days. She also sells pure water and minerals, but with the little sales, her profit was very low. With her 30,000 naira startup capital, she increased her sales, added more water and minerals. She also revived her piggery business by buying 2 piglets. Her pure water business is really doing well because there is no water in our community and people rely on pure water sachet when they need to drink water or cook. She makes a profit of 2,500 naira weekly, which allows her save, take care of her pigs, and ensure her family fits well. Cecilia and Sarah Ogumbe are co-wives, both married to the same man who died 10 years ago. Cecilia has been battling with arthritis for the past 8 years, while Sarah struggles with walking due to knee problem. Despite their illnesses, Cecilia trades in coconut, rice and gari, but she was only selling in small quantity, enough to provide a little profit for her survival. Sarah, who sells weaved mats, was barely surviving with little profit she made amidst high cost of getting materials for weaving. Each of them received the startup fund and invested in their businesses, which have turned it around. They both have thriving businesses now and are making good profits. Cecilia thinks the financial literacy training given to them when the startup capital was shared helped them cultivate the culture of saving and managing their finances. She thanks ActionAid for the support to her and her co-wife, as supposed little capital has changed their lives.
Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àwọn ActionAid tó fún mi ní 30,000 mo fi ń ṣòwò. Mo ṣòwò àgbọn, mo ń ṣòwò gàrí, rice nǹkan kan. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ wọn pé òwò mi gbèrú sí i. Wọ́n ṣé o.
Sarah is happy she will no longer be a burden on her children, who, although living in town, are still struggling to make ends meet with their families.